All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. This is she's a sexual object and he's a trick. That's the title. You get where I'm about to go with this one. But I'm gonna preface it by saying this: it's a difference between being sexy and slutty. Just like there's a difference between trying to court somebody and tricking. Now, I'll start with the first one. She's a sexual object. I've been noticing a lot of females in general are increasingly dressing slutty at an age when you should know better. Now, if you're going to have it all out with the type of clothes that just say, come fuck me, and somebody tries to come fuck you, you put yourself out there as a sexual object. So there should be no the faking the disrespect is ridiculous because it's not that the guy approached you, it's that the guy that approached you wasn't the guy that you wanted to approach you. So if you're gonna portray yourself as that, that's what you're gonna be. Now, as I was saying before, there's a difference between sexy and slutty. Attraction between men and women is going to be attraction. There is no, if you dress sexy, it's still class in that. Like, there is no class in being a slut. And one thing that a lot of our women have lost sight of, I would say, this feminism or just bad parenting, is a lack of class, etiquette, and femininity. And you see it when you see a woman who's got class, etiquette, and femininity in the same venue as women who don't. And you can see how the women who don't kind of look at that kind of woman weird or envious. And sometimes it makes them look at themselves like, I'm really slacking. So that's what that is. Um, Now, as far as a guy, you're a trick. Yeah. You see, it's really vaginal to buy everything to impress women. Everybody wants companionship, whether they're a man or a woman. But if you buy a nice car to attract women, and it's just if you buy overpriced clothing to attract women and overpriced jewelry, which is accessories, to impress women, or you act unlike yourself to impress women, and you put yourself out there in a way that is not you, then it makes you a trick. If you're really not a big spender, don't be a big spender. Because even the guys who tricked made it difficult for guys who were actually trying to date a woman old school way properly, which is probably outdated now because of the the kind of women you will court are few and far between, and the kind of women that you would just date and hit are probably more of the norm. So at the end of the day, what you gonna do? Like, you gonna go out here, you gonna spend your money, and this is what I'm talking about. Part of our culture, and I preface it right now would say hip hop culture has is being a trick. You know, odes and songs to strippers, and odes and songs to I'll buy you this and I'll buy you that and I'll buy you this and I'll buy you that. I'm do this for you. And your man can't do this and your man can't do that, but I can do this. And it's all about spending money. And the funny part about it is, these same people disrespect women as they hoes and bitches, but you tricking off. Like, okay, you know they ain't interested in you for you. You know they're interested in you for your money, but it ain't tricking if you got it. But if you got it and you tricking, you just a trick who got it. That's all. Now it messes up for guys who's courting, because like I said, like if you courting a chick and she's used to being somebody tricking off, the minute you say, hey, whoa, I ain't playing that game, then they don't quite get you. But it's really not your fault, you know. But if you gonna put yourself out there as a sexual object, and the guy's gonna put himself out there as a trick, well, goddamn it, you a hoe, he a trick. Like, he gonna spend some cash, you gonna spend some ass. So don't get offended if you spend some cash and you don't get no ass, you get played, because that happens. Don't get offended if he spends some cash and he wants some ass, because that's the position you put yourself in. And don't get offended if he don't spend no cash and he trick you out the ass. It happens too. So, I mean, come on, man, let's live in the real world. I'm just saying.